Yo, man, yo, fuck what you going fan 007, nigga, man. Shout out to niggas fan moving, nigga. What up, niggas, you good? Yeah, now you good money. So what's good, QP? What's going on, man?
Oh, man, shit, I can't call it relaxing. Kind of enjoying the breeze from my last outing at Black Ice Cartel for her birthday.
Okay, everybody's been asking all over my channel, like, yo, what happened to you and JC? Like, look, I'm not hearing too much. Talk to me.
I mean, I don't want to give away the spoiler, you know what I'm saying? Like John Doe instructed me not to. But at the same time, I kind of want to give y'all a little bit of a spoiler, just for the simple fact that it was a classic battle. It was three rounds, no falters, no newborns. You know, those are chokes. No dry spots. You feel me? Like, you feel me? It was definitely a battle of respect for the simple fact that you could tell there was a little bit of camaraderie going on during the battle because of the level of pen that we both have. So it was great respect shown on both sides. You feel me? So, and then with the event being private and in a cage, you know what I mean? It was a lot of cartel people there. So it's like, you know, if there's 30 people in the building and like 20 of us is cartel, you know, you might get a little bit slight biased opinion in the sense that, you know, I beat him in the building, in the private building. Not beat him like body beat him, but like if you interviewed the people, you know, in the battle that watched it, which they did, you know, it was a general consensus that I edged JC or beat him 2-1, whatever. You feel me? But if it was 2-1 either way, you know, nobody could be upset with that. Just for the simple fact that the battle, the way it developed from coin toss happening, where he lost the coin toss, but the quarter jumped outside of the cage. So I think he said some shit like caught, you know, like how when you shoot dice, I think. So they redid the coin flip. So when the coin toss happened for the second time, he won it, and I had to go first. Because I was real adamant on wanting to go fucking second so I could rebuttal shit and, you know, change my rounds around depending on what he was talking about, because he's a very good writer. You know what I mean? He's very good with his angles, and he's very good on, you know, precisely saying a punchline about you that's in lesser words, not a punchline, more like a fact/rap now. You know what I'm saying? That's how he raps. Like, that style is really hard to defend when, you know, it's such a potent style. So from me losing the coin toss and going first, then I just turned up my performance a lot more than I would have if I had to win second, for the simple fact that I know once you go first, you set the tone for the battle and you make the impression on the crowd. So I know that my hardest punchlines hitting in the first, it was going to be harder than his hardest hitting punchlines in the first, for the simple fact that I made sure that I was going to win the first whether I went first or second or not. Second and third round, I knew for a fact was going to be, you know, a toss-up between preference and what you like. But I knew for a fact my first round was going to be that round to win the crowd over. You know what I mean? So.
Okay. So the first round, so you feel you got the first round or what?
Okay, so this is the real consensus. I'm going to give it to you all right here. The first round is really a preference. Me and JC, those were our best rounds. First round, me and his first round, both our best round. So from there, I heard a lot of the people saying that, you know, the second and third round is kind of generally based on who you picked in the first round, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? So, the second round to me, it was really close, you know what I'm saying? He said some shit, I said some shit. But, like, this is the thing with my bars, though, man. Like I always tell y'all, like, every single bar of mine is a punchline, even the build-ups. So, like, in that small room setting in the cage, they're actually going crazy for the build-up bars, you know what I'm saying? And people yelling out, every bar counts and all this other stuff. So it's like, you know, it's a real personal event. And if you're a real, you know, fan of battle rap, then they was listening to everything, and they wanted everything. You know what I'm saying? So I did that. You know what I'm saying? JC punches every 2 to 4 bars. I punch every bar. So it's like the shit was a real fight.
Hold on, QP. Do you feel like you won this battle?
I mean, of course, I feel like I won the battle, but that's not for me. That's not for me to decide. Like, honestly, like when I come off stage, I told you when I came off stage with the s.o.n.s, that boy beat me. In front of baby mom number one, feel me? In front of my fucking crew, you feel me? That man beat me when I went battle, you feel me? Like, and when I battled Mark 1 in New York, you know what I'm saying? Like, I beat Marv 1 in New York. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was clear to me. You know what I'm saying? Even with Team High, whatever. Like, I'm realistic with myself when it comes to my wins and losses. Like, Chilla, he lost in the building. It may have been a classic online, but Chilla lost in the building. You feel me? So it was just more like this was clear. It was clear cut. I just say, you know, it was a cartel event. So I don't want to be biased and say that I won for sure, but I won for sure, my nigga. Do you feel what I'm saying to you? Like, it's definitely a classic. It's definitely a classic. I can tell you that much, but I don't know. Like, JC didn't incorporate the cage in none of his bars. You know what I'm saying? Like, I incorporated the cage in my bars. I incorporated a lot of different different aspects of the game that he didn't incorporate. You know what I mean? So it's definitely Battle of the Year. You know what I'm saying? Battle of the Year for sure.
Wow.
JC did his thing. You feel me? Like, JC's man that drove down with him. You know what I'm saying? He's behind the scenes for a lot of battles that go down, you know, in JC's area up there in Michigan or whatever. And after we got off stage, like, it's a lot of people coming up to me and talking to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, besides JC's 2 hardcore fans that were in the building, it was like everybody else was telling me, like, yo, 2-1, 3-zip. And this is not off me. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not what I'm saying. This is what the people in the building are saying. This is what John Doe. Like, this is what, like, remember I told you, how well you do depends on what your next check is, right? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that battle was so good that right after, that nigga sent me the PayPal for the newborn battle. Like, John always sent me the cake, you know, whenever, but it take him a couple of days to do it. That performance for JC was so crazy. That nigga sent me the deposit the same night. He was editing the fucking footage. So I'm like, okay, that should let you know that, you know, with Clean not being a part of Black Ice Cartel no more, it was very important for me to come out and give a performance that would be very Clean-like. Like, I'm talking about, like, the views Clean would get, the crowd control that Clean has. Like, this is what I have to fucking replace, and I can't replace that. This is what I have to go on running with because, you know, Cartel's a real potent brand. And if I'm one of the faces of it, you know, with Danger Zone and a couple other Cartel members, then I got to make sure I do my part. And losing to JC wouldn't have been doing my part. And for the culture, wouldn't have been doing my part. So, you know.
Hey, yo, so what, you're gonna battle, hold on. So you're going to battle JC and what, on Black Ice?
You mean Newborn?
Newborn. I mean, I said JC, I mean Born. You going to battle Born there?
Nah, there's not. I've been wanting to battle Born for the simple fact that the culture needs to see that too, and it's gonna give Newborn a chance to really show people, like, you know, Newborn was my favorite in Innuendo. You know what I'm saying? That nigga's still the GOAT to me. That nigga's super dope. You know, he just kind of folds under pressure type shit. So John made a post basically saying he gonna make it rain on the nigga. Pause. You feel me, with the bread, because he got plenty of it to throw, and that he gonna give him a bonus incentive deposit plus another deposit, plus paying way more than he's actually worth just to accept the battle. You feel me? So John being my man's and shit, I was like, oh, that's a really nice gesture because, you know, it takes a lot to get Newborn to come out to battle QP because it's like he really thinks that when I get in the battle, all I'm going to do is talk about Daisy. That boy doesn't know when I get in the battle, I'm not even going to mention Daisy. I don't have to mention Daisy to beat Newborn in the battle. I don't have to mention none of the obvious shit to beat Newborn in the battle. All I'm going to do is go in there and beat Newborn in the battle. I could beat Newborn with all generals, but it's more like people want me to elaborate on his evolution in battle rap. And it's like the Newborn we all knew before he joined Innuendo that battled fucking Cocky on URL, talking about Ass and Donkey and Shrek because the green and the talking about that shit on the URL stage. Like, I was like, boy, you had so many opportunities, you just never really, you know, fully fulfilled them. So when he got in my crew, we made sure he got to where he needed to go. We made sure Lotta got to where he needed to go. So I love battling these niggas because I was with these niggas before they got their names. Because they had their names, but they fucked it off. All of us was in Innuendo because we was niggas that came up and then we got bodied, something crucial, whether it was me by 24/7, whether it was Newborn by Lux on fucking 106 in Park, whatever the case is, right? Lotta Zay singing The Heartless. We was all in fucking exile. So we joined up together and we were in Innuendo. Then when we came out and Born battled Super Rider and Lotta battled, what was that? Who did he battle? Saya Boy, you feel me? During that time frame, niggas was cooking. We changed our whole shit around. Niggas respected us. You feel me? So that's why I want to battle Born. I want to battle Born to talk about the shit outside of battle rap. I mean, it's funny to go a bar or two, but that's not what this is about. This is about me barring his life to sleep. and saying I'm a better writer and most definitely a better battle rapper than you. And I'm terrible at battle rapping. I'm just a great writer. But I'm better than Newborn in every way, shape, form fucking possible. And YTG is a fucking...
You think every shape form possible you better than Born? Born's not trash. Come on.
Word. Nah, he's not trash.
Right.
Yeah, I like his voice. He has a better voice. He got Kasita's voice. So it's like if I had that voice, I'd be a fucking million view nigga every battle. If I had that New York shit. I got a regular, I work at a fucking desk job cubicle voice, and I'm out here eating niggas' lunches. You feel me? So if I had, hey, yo, I'm trying to slide through, man, you feel what I'm saying? When I'm talking, I would kill niggas with that, because that shit is like silky. You feel me? That shit is built. It's built to talk to fucking masses. You feel me? Over the guy that sounds like he's calling the collective debt. So I just say it's the same shit with me. Even with that as a stigma with me, you still can't beat me. Nothing Newborn can do to beat me, and I'm going to make him choke every fucking single round because I'm going first.
You're going to make him choke?
I'm going first. So that's that. I'm going first. And every time I go first, I'm going to talk to his soul. And I'm not going to talk about Daisy. Listen, on my kid's heartbeat, I will not be talking about Daisy. What else do they think I'm going to talk about? Whatever he think I'm going to talk, I'm not talking about that. That's how much of a better rapper I am than Newborn. And him accepting his battle, I'm thinking he's going to pull some shit like take the deposit, 2 or 3 weeks, sink in, be like, nah, I can't do the battle, and send the money back. Because he probably was just down and out, because I can't see why he would want to battle me, because I'm going to destroy his whole existence. Like, my nigga, you've been running for me. You've been running for me. How long Newborn been running for me? Like, honest to God, if you ask any fan that's avid, they'll be like, yeah, he been running for a very long time. So for him to say yes out of nowhere, that means that somebody needed something. He took it. He thinking about it right now. He trying to write some bars, and if that shit trash, that's it. And I just beat JC, the nigga he choked against. Come on. Like, when this shit drop in a week and a half, I promise you, Cap, all y'all will be like, okay, QP continues to ascend. Like, I beat JC and Chilla, like, and Daylight. I know Daylight don't count because he a clown, but I beat him too. Do you feel me? Like, this is real shit that's happening. You feel me? So I'm gonna just continue doing what I got to do.
Yeah. No, have you that shit is crazy, man. Like, have you seen any of the Born battles, like the Jonai battle? Like, how do you feel like he's done in his recent battles? Like, I think he's actually gotten better in some areas, even though he still had a problem with the stumbling and all that. But what did you think when you saw him?
Newborn against, Jonai destroyed him. And that's the thing I'm talking about. It's like, okay, people want to say bar for bar and Newborn, hung with Jonai. No, he didn't. Jonai took that room and made it his room. And you can't do that to a person that has built this stature for themselves in battle rap to be like, no, this person is unbodyable. Because you can't body this nigga because his character stands as strong as that character. And when Joe and I put that shit on, I picked the atom bomb and put it in there, that shit put Newborn in a box bag, like a box and then a bag. That was a serial kill. You feel me? So it was just like, that shit was crazy, my nigga. Like, when I seen it, it's just like, I fuck with Born, no hate. So it's like when I see that and niggas separate their level of, competitiveness from his, I'd be like, okay, Newborn needs to step up and battle a nigga like me so that he can get his name out the mud, because he could definitely do it. I believe in Born. It's just Born don't believe in his own self. So, you feel me? He doesn't even believe in his fucking fashion choices that he makes. He can't even decide whether he wants to wear pants or shorts, so he wears shants right in between. You feel me? That shit crazy. You feel me? That shit's crazy. And on top of that, he's supposed to be the leader of YTG, which is cool. He's supposed to be the leader of YTG, which is cool. But he letting, like, Mike T run around with a man bun, you feel me? Like, changing his image up every time. It's like, he needs to keep control out of all this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Bonnie Godiva out here with her midsection hanging out, and it's just like, tell her to hit the gym. Like, you got 100 bullets out here. Look, then you got 100 bullets, really your only official black dude in your crew wearing Colin Kaepernick jerseys. And then Colin Kaepernick's not even full black. This is showing you that Hunter Bullets has accepted the fact that he will never be like us, brothers, you feel me, niggas, you feel me, black men. So this nigga is, you feel me? This nigga anyway, my nigga, that's what I'm saying. So shout Born out, for creating Saved by the Bell, because that's who they are. They're Saved by the Bell, you feel me? You know who Screech is, Zach, but there is no Zach Morris. You feel me? KC Slater, AC Slater, whatever the fuck, my nigga. That's the crew. It's a bunch of clowns, but you feel me? Shout out Yellow Tape Gang. I think Brick's in there too, because he choking now too, so it all makes sense. You feel me? The choke artists all go perfectly together. Yellow Tape, cautious, proceed with cautious.
You said, go ahead, man. You said they're a bunch of clowns? You don't think Mike P is good?
Mike P is the future. Mike P is the future. He's dope. Mike P is definitely super dope. Definitely a good, acquire him on the team. I was going to get money. So.
Okay. All right, damn, you and Bourne, so it's fine. You gonna be a cage match or not?
Nah, this is just gonna be a regular. You feel me? I don't know if we're gonna be the only battle on the card either.
Okay.
So we might just be the only battle on the card and shit. So yeah, man, looking forward to that shit too. So.
You already started writing for him?
Nah, I'm writing for Fresco. Right now. So, and this is difficult because I'm not using no personals against Fresco, so it's taking me twice as long to write the shit, for him. And I can't make it shit that don't sting at all. So I don't know if y'all peep QP versus Bangs, but that's the type of style that I have to come with against Fresco, which is a really hard style to write, which means that it's generally got to attack the person, but it's not going to be personal attacks. So that takes extra time because other than that, you're just out here pity-pat rapping and rapping with the grocery list, like I said, trying to scheme and do all that. And that's not really rap. That's not really punchlines. That's not really, what the crowd wants. That's just, like they said, associated wordplay. That's why I get so upset when people say, all QP got is associated wordplay. No, I make punchlines about niggas' real life. How is that just a fucking associated wordplay? So, I'm past all that. We good. I'm past all that. It's solid. So, JC, that shit a classic, but you feel me? Y'all be the judge when the shit drop or whatever, because there was a lot of cartel people in the building. So, like I said, I can't just take the W and say, yeah, it's official, because the majority of the building said I won. We all had the same sweat top on, with the pyramid and the eye on it, and Black Ice Cartel, and it was Black Ice Cartel's birthday. So he kind of came into the Lions then. You feel me? And then by letting me go first, he let the crowd really fuck with me. Because had he went first, his delivery's better than mine. So he could have won him over in the sense that now my bars, even though better than his, they're going to sound more generic because of the delivery. But what he did is he fucked up, and he let me go first. So that's the real reason why I got by JC in this battle. So y'all peep it out and let me know.
Yeah. Hey, QP, I was just thinking, man. I was watching. Did you see the Rum Nitty versus Ill Will battle?
I did. Yes, I did.
Hey, yo, Rum Nitty's pen is fire, yo. Like
man, his pen is different. I know. Cool. I'm glad you asked me. Rum Nitty, I was just talking to, who was I talking to about this? I just talked to another writer about this, and I was just like, his thought process for how he writes bars completely different than how we think of him. He don't think of his bars and take the same avenues that the other rappers take to come about his bars. So, and they so clever that it's not even a style that you could pinpoint. You know what I'm saying? It's not a specific type of punch where you could be like, okay, so like that's why he different. That's why he be clear cut winning to me, and he's actually getting the crowd reaction in the building on top of that. So he's making it easy to understand. Even the Trey 57-1 acting Shaq, like what? Mm-hmm. I didn't get it, but then I got it immediately. Like no questions asked. Like the shit crazy. His delivery matches you feel me? So, like, yeah, Rum, man, we've been saying this shit, bro, about Rum for, 3 years, bro. Like, for a long time. I was like, why is this nigga not, one, on URL, and two, up where Khan is and shit? Because I was just like, the boy, he got it. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy. So, Rum been next.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even realize it. I knew his pen was crazy, but god damn, that nigga pen is crazy.
Hey, on top of that, think about this. Because, as a person with a versatile pen, and like all the rest of us, we have a difficult time coming up with 3 rounds, 3 minutes. This nigga is talking all gun lines, 9 minutes, craziest punches you ever heard. And if you didn't focus on it, you wouldn't even know he talking about guns the whole time. You would think like this nigga just cooking food. You feel me? So that shit, everything. And then he got his animation to match his words. A lot of niggas don't get that. You think the niggas out there dancing and stomping, but nah, if you got the motion to go with the actual shit that you saying, you really explaining your bars as you rapping. So that shit crazy. That shit crazy. So yeah, that nigga the GOAT. Like, as a battle rap, you're supposed to do I battle anybody. Ain't nobody beating me. I'd be like, nah, going in against Rum, I would have to clear my schedule out, and I'd be like, I'm more than likely gonna lose. Like, that's where he at with it. So, a lot of niggas don't want to admit it, but Rum been nice like that for a very, very long time. And the type of pressure he be under in Phoenix anyway, with how his baby moms be on him, oh, yeah, he going to be the best battle rapper alive because the support system is like, Rum, you're not going to make it. And Rum like, bitch, please, watch me cook. And that nigga get out there and he always cook. He never choke. And, nigga, we be going through. You feel me? So for a nigga to go through and not let that affect his stage performance, how, like, me and Clean and all these other niggas let it affect, That's crazy. That nigga's the GOAT, my nigga. That's another nigga that should have been doing this, you feel me? A long time ago. So shout Rum Nitty out, my nigga, for real.
Oh yeah. Hey, yo, QP, do you feel like your pen is up there with Lux?
That's a whole. I keep telling people, man, I just said I can't compare my pen to his because it's a whole different thing. I don't know, man. I can't write like that. So most styles I can emulate. I can tell you the process, or but I can't. His shit is different. So I hate when people compare me and his pen because it's just not even nowhere near the same. It's kind of like me and JC's pen. Like it's not nowhere near the same. So I don't even like ranking it. But it's even more different with Lux because his style is just, I don't know, one of a kind. It's 100% one of a kind. You can still see remnants of the other top 5 people in the other top 5 people. But with Lux, you can't see him in no other person besides B-Dot. And B-Dot sounds nothing like Lux. It's just that since he be preaching, people associate that with Lux preaching, oh, he sound the same. No, them niggas sound nothing alike. Lux is a one-of-a-kind nigga. So I put his pen above mine just for the simple fact that it can't be emulated. And it hasn't been and it won't be. You feel me? So that's that. But I do plan one day after all these bodies I keep catching on this top 10 list to definitely get Lux for the simple fact that people don't want to see my type of pen versus his type of pen. So I'm definitely.
Yo, man, yo, man, yo, fuck what you going, you fan 007, nigga, man. Shout out, how you fan moving, nigga. What up, niggas, you good?